next day.
No, I thought it was funny because yeah, we've had some run-ins with cops around here, and especially around in this in Texas, like state troopers. And,
Yeah,
like they got
they
some
are
ego
abundant.
trips. They got some bone to pick with some
Yeah,
younger people or whatever. Just but yeah, I saw you in Boston with the revival tour.
this last time,
This
or the
last
time
time.
before, yeah, I did
Yeah.
a short. I did about 10 shows on that one.
Yeah, how's it like? You guys seem to get along pretty well.
I love everybody I've ever been on tour with in
Yeah.
that bus. We did that real long one. I did the first revival tour. It was about
Yeah.
50, 54 shows or something. And now it's just a hoot, man. Everybody was... You know what was really good? I'll just use that tour as an example. What I thought was wonderful about that is, like, a lot of these people I was touring with were friends, homies to begin with. But, like, that tour brought it to, like, the really tight. You know, you can't spend that much time. We're all road friends anyway. But it's like traveling in different vans, meeting up at the clubs, maybe going to a bar afterwards, going to separate hotels or different people's houses, whatever format you're touring. Or for me, sleeping in my fucking van with my dog. But that really was just like the icing, you know, really, really getting to be homies, like real close friends with a lot of those folks. And that revival tour, the last one, was great. I was on for 10 days, so I didn't really get too attached to the collaboration of it because I'm like a slow learner when it comes to that stuff. It takes me a minute to pick up on other people's songs because I'm not much of a musician. Where Chuck Reagan can just like hear a song once and fucking harmonize and play the whole fucking thing.
So you got to be pretty excited about the Australian leg of the tour, right?
Yeah.
Like with Frank Turner.
I'm sorry, I'm like hallucinating at this point. Oh, it's a shadow.
Like Frank Turner.
Yeah, I'm
and
very
Ben
excited
Nichols
about it. I'm lucky. I've been traveling for a long time, so I've definitely been to Australia a handful of times. I think when I hear the word Australia, the first thing is nerves because the flight is really gnarly. I mean, it's like, you know, for me going from Virginia, it's like Richmond to Detroit, Detroit to LA, LA to Sydney, Sydney to Melbourne. It's literally 2 days on airplanes. One flight, 14 hours. But, you know, like the longest stretch of all of it. But once I get there, hell yeah. With Frank Turner, Ben Nichols, Chuck Reagan, and me. And like, coolest thing, another reason I feel really lucky is, like, not only are these people my friends, I'm a super fan of, like, all of their music. Like, Ben Nichols, like, Beyond Lucero, like,
His solo stuff is phenomenal.
Shit is just, like, that's what I listen to when I'm sitting at home around the fire smoking weed, you know, like, and then when I'm, like, cleaning on Sundays, I listen to Chuck Reagan's music, and when we're drinking beers, it's, like, put on Frank Turner, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's so great to be, like, a super fan, and then you're also, like, blessed to be able to tour with motherfuckers. So, yeah, Australia's gonna be a hoot, man. I'm gonna have to take a little easy, because it sounds like it could be an alcoholic cost, too, but we'll see.
Yeah, how do you keep on going? You're on the road all the time. Like, what keeps you fueled?
I think getting home keeps me fueled, and when I'm at home, leaving keeps me fueled. Does that make sense? Like, I live literally in a shed with no running water, a compost toilet, about 30 amps of electricity, no heat, and I have Emma, and I got my cat, Bernie, and big garden, big yard, and I live just a couple blocks from the river, and I live in complete solitude. Like, I don't see anyone. I'll go days without talking to anybody but Emma or the cat or working on songs, and I need that time, and it's where I feel the most focused. I get the most reading done. I also work, you know, odd jobs, so it's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I also self-manage and always have, and that's actually a lot of work, more than people would ever care to know. But so I live in this weird like real solitude that I really enjoy. But at some point it breaks me, and then I end up back in the van, surrounded by so many people that it's unreal. And then once that becomes overwhelming, I'm home again, and back to solitude, and I adjust to that. So it's like the town song. It's like fuck, what's the quote? I can't think of the quote off the top of my head. I can hear him singing it. I don't know. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to pull it out. But anyway, listen to every town song because they're all great, and he's the best songwriter of all time. But yeah, I think that's what keeps me going. This tour is really long. I've already done Canada. I just did a string with Against Me in Florida. I'm out on this one. I don't even know it. I just left the beginning of March. I get home April 10th. I'm home about a week. Then I go to Australia, and then my dates that aren't posted will pop up. Then there's more dates, and then I go overseas again. Then I come back, and then the touring season starts September, October, and then I come home usually in November, and I work a seasonal job that takes me on the road for work, like production work, stagehand work, November and December. So I mean, this year's done, and it's really almost daunting. Like I don't try to tour for consecutive as long as I have been recently. I'm going to try to limit it to more like 2-week runs because my health isn't great and I'm tired. But this is a long fucker. This one's 36 shows in 40 days.
Damn.
Wow.
And there's all the days are drive days. Like we're in Dallas, Texas right now, and whatever time we get off the stage, we'll be up at 7, and we're gonna try. And we got to be in Tempe, Arizona, 1,067 miles away. Not by tomorrow night, but the next night. So we'll probably like make Las Cruces tomorrow, about 7 plus 100 miles tomorrow drive. So those are our days off. Just try to hit that. Past that halfway point and keep on trucking. That's what it is.
Wow.
And then, yeah. What you think, Em? You got anything to say?
Em, what's this?
How is it touring with your dog? I mean, I love dogs.